Very, very disappointed.
I'm so very disappointed.
All of the disappoint.
Because at first I was like, oh, maybe if like it turns out the comics, like the originals, are like the same or similar to the cartoon, then I'll start reading them. But no, completely freaking different.
Somehow I'm not surprised by this.
Yeah, although one thing I did find out is when Terra teams up with Slade and she betrays the Teen Titans, apparently her and Slade were doing it and she was only 15. Rape.
Pedophilia.
Oh.
Not that we're condoning pedophilia or anything, but who's your favourite Teen Titan then?
I don't know. I like Raven because she's all dark and shit. But I like Beast Boy because he's funny. I'm not that fond of Starfire. I like the powers, but I don't like her.
Why?
She's annoying. So like, oh yes. I
don't think she goes, oh yes.
I prefer,
She's more like, oh Robin, look at me, Robin, look at me. I'm so pretty, look at me, Robin, look at me.
It's really weird though. Like, have you seen all of Teen Titans or?
I think I've seen probably 2/3 of it. Can't say I've seen it all. I definitely saw it up to where Raven's dad got all involved and it all got a bit weird.
Oh yeah, and it was all kind of end of the world shit.
Yeah, and then I don't think I watched much further than that. That's near the end, isn't it?
Yeah, that's season 4, I think. Yeah, because that's the last time you see Slade.
Yeah.
And season 5 is when it's all thingy, when it's the Brotherhood of Evil.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like there's right near the end they've got the episode which shows you when they met Starfire and when they became the Teen Titans, and it's really inconsistent. Like she for the first half of the episode, she's like really angry and violent, and then she's all like, "Oh yeah, Robin freed me, so I'll kiss him," and then she pisses off. And then the next time you see her, she's all like quiet and gentle like she normally is, and I was just like, this is really inconsistent.
Or maybe it's because Robin's around.
Maybe.
Because she's in love with him. Blatantly wants his babies.
Blatantly.
Despite the fact she's like 10. Sorry, 11, because she's supposed to be a teen.
11's not teen.
Yeah, it is.
It's not. 13's when you become a teen, because it ends in teen.
It's 11 teen.
11 teen.
11 teen. Fine. She's like 13 then. The oldest one is blatantly Cyborg.
I'm pretty sure they're meant to be like 15.
Cyborg is not 15. Look at his head. He's got like a 25-year-old's face. He's obsessed with TV. He's got to be like 17, 18.
Yeah. Oh,
well, we'll say 17 because he doesn't drink beer, does he?
No.
So he's got to be 17 then. Oh, well, no, mind you, it's American, isn't it?
Yeah.
So he's 18 then. Because, like, he's 21 in it in America.
I have to read up on it. But the thing is, because in the cartoon one, they make them all look like they are 13 or something. But in the original comics, they're all, like, blatantly 18-ish. I mean, have you seen Starfire's boobs?
I don't really pay much attention to cartoons' boobs.
In the cartoon,
since I was, like, 15.
In the comic book, she's basically wearing nothing.
Well, she doesn't wear much in the series.
It's even less in the comic books.
It's only like a little tiny tank top and a little tiny pair of skates, and a little tiny like mini skatey thing with some boots.
I just like this in my book. On the page about the Tanuki, they've got a picture of a raccoon dancing with giant testicles.
Well, that's what they do. They make their scrotum into things. Have you not seen Pompoko?
Yeah.
That is like a disturbing anime.
Making a boat out of my scrotum.
Yeah, exactly. He makes a boat out of his scrotum and then they sail down the river. That's just a bit strange. But then again, that's just Japan. Japan is a bit strange. But if it wasn't strange, my life wouldn't be half as entertaining as it is. You know, they brought us Inferno Cop. What more do you want?
And final couple.
Inferno Cop. But we pay our taxes. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thank you. You saved me. Oh no, it's coming. Oh my god, what is happening?
Child ghosts. Why is it all child ghosts?
Well, I would have thought it'll be foxes. There'll be a lot of them. Tanukis, which are like, well, all animals, aren't they? So, fairy animals, you won't get things like worms. You're proving wrong now, aren't you?
No, well, there's...
So, like, rabbits, like Donnie Darkos of the Japanese world.
Thing is, in books like this, they don't cover rabbits, but there's a lot of stories in, like, there's one story I read about where a rabbit helps, like, seeks revenge for his friends because a tanuki killed his friend's wife and fed her to him.
Nice.
And the rabbits are like, bitch, I'm gonna fuck you up. So throws him into a river.
Nice.
To be fair, it's the raccoon's own fault because he makes a boat out of mud. And then when he tries to swim to the rabbit and be like, help me, the rabbit's like, no.
Why didn't he use his scrotum?
Clearly because this raccoon did not know how to use his scrotum.
Oh dear. Well, what else is he? Oh, yeah, he said there was women, because, like, well, let's face it, in the past, Japanese women probably had a really hard lives.
There's I thought this one would sound weird to you, but then I remembered you've seen Kitaro, the bedsheet type thing.
No, I know all about that one. There's a really weird one that's made out of mud, or concrete, or something. It's just like a big, flat block of mushiness. That's in Kitaro.
Yeah. It seems the end is all about the object ones. They've not really split it into sections, but there are definitely, like, sections.
They haven't split it into sections, but there are definitely sections.
They've not
Best
done
description.
They've sort of got some, like, whenever it's talking about different kinds of elements, it has a big double page picture to sort of hint what it's talking about, but...
Fair enough. I like the girl in that anyway. Katara. She's a yokai, isn't she?
Yeah.
She's a cat, I think, isn't she? I believe. If I remember correctly, she's a cat. Does that have a name? Probably. Does it exist, or just make it up for the purposes of the film / series / manga / anime / everything?
Well, animal yokai can turn into humans, or, like, have human forms.
Well, she's like a full human. Well, yeah, or... Tomoe turns into a human, doesn't he? So... I mention all the animes. All of the animes, all of the time.
Awe-inspiring sutra. What?
What?
There's one that the translation is called Awe-inspiring sutra.
So it's a piece of paper?
Yes. It's lots of pieces of paper.
And it's awe-inspiring?
Yes.
Weird.
Things in here, they've just given them, like, the same kind of sticky out tongue face.
Sticky out tongue face.
I don't know why, but I always like hearing about this one. It's called Akaname, and basically it goes into dirty bathrooms and eats the dirt. So, like, you can imagine they'd be like, oh yeah, make sure your house is clean or it'll come and eat your shit. And then it'll eat you.
It'll come and eat your shit. Nom 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 nom. Oh. All of the yokai.
There's one, it's called Yamabiko. And, like, it just looks like a really derpy weasel.
A derpy weasel.
Yeah.
Well, I can only think of so many, to be honest. If I, like, really stretch my mind, there's the umbrella one that you drew the other day.
Yeah.
The Kappas.
Yeah.
The weird face things that are in, what do they call it? Kami-sama no Kiss. The little doll things that she's got.
Oh, yeah, I can't remember what they're referred to, because they're like the little guardian people, aren't they?
Yeah, but they've got, like, face masky things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then there's the crybaby guy, who's, like, bald-headed and turned into boulders and stuff. Then there's the five-fingered witch thing. Sam, there's some others as well. Kappas are the best ones.
They're super common.
I don't care. Kappas are cool.
I just realised I referred to them as common as though they're like a Pokemon or something. They're so common. You can get those like everywhere. They're basically Pidgeys.
And there's them ones that have got the really weird shaped head. Looks like a hay bale. It's like a sweet, like a boiled sweet wrapper made out of hay.
Yeah.
And then obviously there's the fox demons, which are like one of the strongest ones. Nine-tailed foxes, aren't they?
Yeah. Every.
Then there's the ice and water ones that we was discussing earlier on.
I think with foxes, it's something like every century or every decade no, it must be century because they live for fucking ages. Every century they're alive, they gain a new tail. So
they only live 9 centuries?
Well, I'd assume that not many live past 9 centuries. The powerful foxes.
Then there's the Nirihirihirions, which are like the leadery guys. Yeah, I can't pronounce the name. Nirihirion?
Yeah.
Oh, and there's the Tanukis.
Yeah.
And the bird ones. What are the bird ones called?
The bird ones. There's like more than one bird.
They're like a crow. Thingy's one. The singing guy's one. Out of Kami-sama Kiss.
What?
Kami-sama no Kiss, yeah. The singing guy.
The singing guy?
Yeah, the guy who sings. The pop star guy.
I'm sure.
He's one of them crow ones. I'm sure it begins with a T as well. Tengu?
I don't know.
Tengu, something like that, some shit like that.
There's like a general term for a type, I think. But that's wait, let me look it up.
I'm sure it's Tengu or Tengu
or I'll assume. Come on, Wikipedia, load faster. Oh no, apparently a Tengu is a heavenly dog.
Okay, so that's wrong then.
It's one of the best known. Yeah, they're like a specific. You know the guys with the really long noses? That's a Tengu.
Nope.